Hello and welcome to Siasat TV. I'm Sumaya Junaid Ahmed bringing you the news. Here are the headlines. Those opposing farm laws failed to point out single flaws, says Union Agriculture Minister Narendra Singh Tomar. Won't be silenced, Meena Harris on protest over her tweets. Row over BJP Rath Yatra, Trinamool rally in Bengal, same place, same time. Comic Munawar Farooqi gets bail from Supreme Court after a month in jail. Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao to chair TRS State Executive Committee meeting on Sunday. Khammam man kills wife 2 months after marriage and files missing complaint. United States President Joe Biden ends support for Saudi's Yemen war in foreign policy shift. Saudi Arabia frees 2 jailed Saudi Americans after 307 days. Let's begin with our top story. Union Agriculture Minister Narendra Singh Tomar said in a parliament today, protests over the farm laws are limited only to one state and farmers are being instigated. As the massive agitation of the borders of Delhi entered 72nd day, the minister's one-state attack refers to the protest led by farmers mainly from the Punjab, a Congress-ruled state, as he countered the opposition's allegations that farmers across the country are agitating over the 3 farm laws.
भी कहना चाहता हूं और प्रतिपक्ष के मित्रों को भी कहना चाहता हूं, भारत सरकार नरेंद्र मोदी जी का नेतृत्व पूरी तरह किसानों के प्रति प्रतिबद्ध है, किसानों के प्रति समर्पित है। किसान आंदोलन के लिए हम लोगों ने लगातार उनको सम्मान देने की कोशिश की है, 12 बार ससम्मान बुलाकर बातचीत की है, एक शब्द भी हमने उनके बारे में इधर उधर नहीं बोला, संवेदनशीलता के साथ विचार किया है। लेकिन हमने ये जरूर कहा है कि आप प्रावधान में कहाँ गलती है, विनम्रतापूर्वक हमारा ध्यान आकर्षित करिए। हमने जो उनकी भावना के अंतर्गत जिन बिंदुओं को चिन्हित किया जा सकता था, उनको भी चिन्हित करके बताया कि हमको आपकी लगती है कि आपको यह शंका है कि एपीएमसी खत्म हो जाएगी, तो हम इस पर विचार करते हैं। एपीएमसी खत्म नहीं होगी। हमने एक के बाद एक उनको प्रस्ताव देने का भी प्रयत्न किया, लेकिन मैंने साथ में यह भी कहा कि अगर हम भारत सरकार किसी भी संशोधन के लिए तैयार है, इसके मायने ये नहीं लगाना चाहिए कि किसान कानून में कोई गलती है। लेकिन किसान आंदोलन पर है, पूरे एक राज्य में गलत फहमी का शिकार हैं लोग। एक ही राज्य का मसला है।
Please don't interfere. Let him speak. Please don't. We are very short on time.
सभापति महोदय, किसानों को इस बात के लिए बरगलाया गया है कि ये कानून आपकी जमीन को ले जाएंगे। मैं कहता हूं कॉन्ट्रैक्ट फार्मिंग के एक्ट में कोई एक प्रावधान बताए, कोई एक प्रावधान बताए। खड़गे जी दुनिया जानती है, खड़गे जी दुनिया जानती है, पानी से खेती होती है, खून से खेती सिर्फ कांग्रेस ही कर सकती है, भारतीय जनता पार्टी खून से खेती नहीं कर सकती।
Moving on to our next story, Haryana police has stepped up security measures in view of the protesting farmers union call for countrywide chakka jam on Saturday. According to an official communication issued, senior police officers have been asked to personally supervise security and traffic arrangements at vital junctions and roads, while district police chiefs have been directed to ensure deployment of adequate personnel. Farmer unions had on Monday announced that they would hold a countrywide chakka jam on 6th of February and block national and state highways for 3 hours to protest against the internet ban. In areas near the agitation site, harassment allegedly meted out to them by authorities and other issues. Meanwhile, Haryana Home Minister and Health Minister Anil Vij has appealed to the farm leaders to call off the chakka jam. Groups of farmers headed to Shamli in Uttar Pradesh today for Farmers Mahapanchayat that has been denied permission by the state's BJP government.
The state administration cited a COVID-spurred restriction on large gathering till April under Section 144 and unruly behavior by farmers, but the organizers, including the Bharatiya Kisan Union and Rashtriya Lok Dal, said they would not be deterred. Visuals this morning showed the site of the meeting, complete with a stage and mics. Farmers were seen driving to the grounds on their tractors.
Moving on, American lawyer Meena Harris, the niece of the United States Vice President Kamala Harris, has shared a photo of a protest against her over her post in support of the farmers' agitation.
I spoke out in support of human rights for Indian farmers, and look at the response, Meena Harris tweeted on Thursday. And also she added a pinned tweet which says, I won't be intimidated and I won't be silenced. The 36-year-old, also an author, has been tweeting regularly since an international media report on farmer protests and the government's crackdown led to posts from pop star Rihanna, climate activist Greta Thunberg and many others on Tuesday.
Alright, the BJP's Rath Yatra in West Bengal to be flagged off by party chief JP Nadda tomorrow has run into a controversy, not because of permission has been denied but because it has been granted. The Trinamool Youth Congress in Nadia district, where the BJP's Parivartan Rath Yatra is to be rolled, has announced that they too will hold a 2-day Jan Samarthan Yatra starting from tomorrow with thousands of motorcycles crossing the district.
The Trinamool Congress will hold a motorcycle rally in the weekend in Nadia district with thousands of motorcycles to be driven across the district at the same time as the BJP's Rath Yatra. It is not clear yet whether the routes will cross at any point. The assembly elections in Bengal is essentially a two-party fight between the BJP and the ruling Trinamool Congress, or as some analysts are pitching it, a two-personality fight between BJP chief Amit Shah and Chief Minister Mamta Banerjee.
Stand-up comic Munawwar Farooqi in jail for over a month over allegations of insulting Hindu gods and goddesses during a show was granted interim bail today by Supreme Court, which also issued notice to Madhya Pradesh government and put on hold a warrant against him in Uttar Pradesh.
Issuing notice to Madhya Pradesh on comedian request that the FIR against him be cancelled, the Supreme Court agreed with his lawyer that procedure was not followed. Munawwar Farooqi's lawyer had argued that a person cannot be arrested without a magistrate's order or a warrant, which is stated in Section 41 of the Criminal Code. Munawwar Farooqi has been denied bail thrice before. The Madhya Pradesh High Court refused to grant him bail on 28th of January. The 29-year-old comedian was arrested on a complaint by a BJP MLA's son over show in Indore on 1st of January. 4 others were also arrested.
Let's bring you the latest on the COVID figures in the country. India's COVID-19 tally caseload crossed 1.8 crore mark with 12,408 new coronavirus cases and 120 deaths reported in the past 24 hours. Remember, this is the government data shared by the Health Ministry coming up early this morning. Amid concerns of the third wave, more than 15,853 people successfully fought off the viral disease, taking the overall recoveries to 1,4,96,308. The country now has 1,08,02,591 cases and more than 1,54,000 lives lost due to COVID-19. Whereas Telangana recorded 169 new COVID-19 cases and 1 fatality. Meanwhile, as many as 49,59,445 people have been vaccinated against the COVID-19 across the country so far. Before we wrap up our bulletin, let's have a look on our headlines.
Those opposing farm laws failed to point out single flaws, says Union Agriculture Minister Narendra Singh Tomar. Won't be silenced, Meena Harris on protest over her tweets. Row over BJP Rath Yatra Trinamool rally in Bengal, same place, same time. Comic Munawwar Farooqi gets bail from Supreme Court after a month in jail. Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao to chair TRS State Executive Committee meeting on Sunday. Khammam man kills wife 2 months after marriage and files missing complaint. United States President Joe Biden ends support for Saudi's Yemen war in foreign policy shift. Saudi Arabia frees 2 jailed Saudi Americans after 307 days.
These were all the updates. More news on the other side. Thank you for your time. For more news, stay tuned to Siasat TV.